keep.
I'll keep as well. All right, both of us will keep. One card going on the bottom for both of us. And Adam is on the play.
Okay, ready?
Seat of the Synod. Revealing that Adam is on blue, not red. Bobble, bobble, bobble. Pedal.
I'll crack all of these. Targeting you. So, sure. And then I'll pass your upkeep and draw 3.
All right, unfortunately, we did not get a peek at what was on top of my library. Luina with a great question. How do I optimize the numbers in my attraction deck? So as of right now, I have not optimized my attraction deck as far as the visit numbers. It's pretty random. Buds just gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Buds. Let's see how many on the channel that is for Buds. That's 5. First 5 for Buds. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Up to 316 now.
All right.
So just to elaborate on the attractions thing, Prismatic Ending hitting Grindstone here. Shadow Spear was the other card played for Adam. Storybook Ride is likely one of the best attractions because it counts how many attractions you have and allows you to exile cards off the top of your library for each attraction you have. And you could play them until end of turn. And syncing up the rest of your attractions with your Storybook Ride seems like a good plan. I have not done that, though, because I bought my attractions pretty randomly and didn't give a lot of thought to it. Quags with probably the correct take on numbers in the chat. Storybook 3, 4, 6, and then sync all the rest up with that. What secret lair planes is that? That is the Fortnite planes, and that's the Fortnite island. I have never played Fortnite in my life, but I like those cards. Takunaga, thanks for the sub with Prime. Looks like I'm in time for some attractions. Exactly. Exactly. All right, there's Baleful Strix, which is getting some play in Legacy lately, which I love. One of my favorite cards. Do Comet rolls trigger attractions? No. No. It has its own draw step main... after your draw step trigger, much like Sagas, the timing, where you roll 1 die and see which attractions you visit, if you have attractions. Thoughts he's hitting the stack here. Let's see what Adam has in hand. Needle and Force of Will.
I'll take Force. Is this the PKG piece? Yeah. Okay. You were going to get there. Like,
all right, so the last card in hand for Adam is a Force of Will. Either Spell Bomb is on the table now. Here's a Ponder.
I was so proud of it. I think so. Yeah, I did. And then I just needed to draw my I just would not.
Yeah, there are some differing opinions on attractions so far. Obviously, not many people are even playing with those cards yet. And some people want variety in their attractions deck, and some people want all the attractions to be synced up. So when you make a roll that hits and you visit, that multiple triggers can potentially happen rather than just one. Different decks with different kinds of attraction cards will have different needs. All right, here's this card from Brothers War that I can't remember what it's called, but you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, all artifacts go into your hand, cost 3 mana. What is that card called again?
Not knowing it correctly.
You got it. Revealing Thought Monitor ×2, Lotus Petal, and a Painter, it looked like. Forging the Anchor, thank you.
when it comes into play, it dies.
Pass the turn.
Well, no, he's lived.
No, but it said that he like broke out. He has to go hide.
Does not target.
So it can kill
It chooses opponent thing at random.
Oh, it's just a normal. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a weird quirk.
Scroll is going to be like 20 hours.
So worth pointing out there, we saw Adam do a count of the artifacts in play. It was 7. So potentially Adam could have cast a Thought Monitor there, because Affinity counts how many artifacts you have, then you pay the cost. So Lotus Petal would count, and so on. All right, Strix getting in. Hype Train complete at level 4, 15 subs. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. I'm not sure who became the Hype Train conductor. Thought Monitor hits now for Adam. And another Thought Monitor. And almost every time I feature an 8-cast deck on this channel, I get questions, what is 8-cast? Why is it called 8-cast? Thoughtcast plus 4 more Thoughtcasts in Thought Monitor. 8-cast. That's where the name comes from. 8 Thoughtcast effects.
I'll swords it in response.
Okay.
All right, swordsing a Thought Monitor in response to it getting equipped with Shadow Spear.
Yeah, you can resolve the trigger.
Pass the turn.
We're testing flesh cutters. Same set.
That works. You got it. So far, in 1 week,
Brainstorm?
Sure.
trigger test.
Waste the
shorter way to bind that deck
Yeah, not all 8-cast decks play the full 8 anymore, but the name has just stuck. Polluted Delta gets played as my land for turn after the Brainstorm.
5-0.
$50 a month.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I have triggers. I have outlet medias.
Ancient Tomb.
My secret is not playing any cards which are good in any formats except this one.
What?
Swords it?
All right, swordsing the other Thought Monitor in response to the equip with Shadow Spear. Here's Painter's Servant.
Blue.
Okay.
And
Naming blue.
pass the turn.
I just had about more toxic storm. Yeah.
If you're interested in my deck list, it is posted in our Discord server. We don't collect deck lists at all of these events. Logistically, that's not really possible. You have people walking in 5 minutes before the event begins. But most months we do have a local competitive tournament. I collect deck lists from that. Those get posted in the Discord as well. All right, Prismatic Ending on Painter. And we're seeing a response here from Adam. Metallic Rebuke. Have enough to pay for it.
Another metallic review.
All right, the second Metallic Rebuke counters the Prismatic Ending and Painter will live. Do I own an LGS? I do not.
It's going to do some triggers.
Free lands.
So I guess you saw.
Quit.
Yeah. So it's on the stack. That's fine. It's play.
Equipping Painter Servant with Shadow Spear. Playing a Glimmer Void.
Pass the turn.
2 cards?
And now.
Looks like I just drew a Swords to Plowshares.
You have I like
Oof. Another metallic rebuke, and a Comet is countered. I was really hoping that was going to resolve. Another thought monitor. Drawing lots of cards in this game is Adam.
How many cards?
One, two.
Two cards in my hand.
Yes, he's just exiled doing whatever he does.
Kind of nice to see Metallic Rebuke getting some play in Legacy, right? Grindstone hitting the stack.
Still? Like auto Oh, whenever.
Spell Pierce.
I asked beforehand.
Pay for it?
Resolve.
Oh, also this one. I love that one too. Yeah. I need a better one.
Maybe I didn't have a Source of Plowshares. I thought I saw one, but not sure. Actually, I think I do have a Source of Plowshares. And I'm remembering now thinking at this point in the game, I should have just Swords the Painter in response to the Grindstone. Let's see how this plays out.
Good.
Maybe better to Swords the Painter in response to the Grindstone, so we're not in this weird stalemate we're in right now where Grindstone could get activated at any point.
Second time playing with more players. I probably put this deck together because I got so tired of losing to it.
Yep.
Another Thought Cast. Adam is way up on cards.
Emery?
I really regret just dumping that. Yes.
Emery, mills another Emery and Urza Saga, Ancient Tomb, and a Grindstone. Take a look at what's in there now. Emery plays a similar role as Goblin Welder in this deck, where you're able to get artifacts back from the grave. Here's another Painter.
That resolves.
Blue?
Okay, so they're both on blue.
Yeah. And then I will go to your upkeep and then activate Grindstone.
You got it.
All right, and a Ponder hitting the stack off Polluted Delta. Finding a Tundra.
And then I can decide what to discard.
Yeah, the Anchor was also really good. That's right, Casey Gregor. That Anchor had picked up 4 cards, didn't it?
Interesting.
Ancient Tomb, Pedal.
Pedal.
Yep.
Pedal.
Yep.
Opal.
Okay.
Grindstone.
So I have to draw first, and then
Grindstone hitting the stack.
no, I thought it was
Seth, thanks for the follow. Grindstone will resolve.
Painter.
Go down the trap if I still getting the
Try
stride.
to force that. Pitch to Ferry. Put our 18.
Force pitching to Ferry on Painter. It will be countered.
Go ahead.
Sure. Prismatic Ending on the Grindstone. So both halves of the combo have been removed. Countering the Painter, exiling with Prismatic Ending the Grindstone. Seth says, "Here I am waiting for your vids to hit YouTube." Yeah, you're watching the real show now. This is the real show.
There's some rejection. I think that's right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, and I take 2. And cast all monitor.
That resolves.
Pass turn.
Looks like I have a swords in hand.
Brainstorm. So command first. Then you can switch it to small.
It's funny, that one doesn't have all the tax rates.
Finding an underground sea.
Sorry, what is the fancy one?
Cast upon her.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, it's really worth putting them on there. Yeah.
Looks like 2 lands and a Strix are on top of the library.
Actually works out because now I'm starting.
Yeah, the direction that people tap cards is a big topic of discussion over in the YouTube comments and in the Twitch chats. That is for sure.
Matching.
Spire.
Spire of Industry.
2.
And swing for 2.
There's the Strix we saw on top of the library. Metallic Rebuke. I'm already starting to hate Metallic Rebuke, everybody. I'm a little sick of that card. It might need to get banned. Getting a little upset now.
Sea. Island.
I don't know if I like the Metallic Rebuke play patterns. Yeah, I think I have Metallic Rebuke fatigue already.
Pass the turn.
All right, so Emery has hit the battlefield. Fetching here to get rid of the planes we saw on top. And swords on Emery. Yeah, Metallic Rebuke has improvise. You just tap artifacts to pay the cost. Remember improvise, everybody? Did everybody watching Draft either Revolt?
Pass you.
Raise your hand if you didn't draft either Revolt.
I don't know how it affects.
Ethersworn Cannon is coming in. All right, so a surprise white card here from Adam, who's hinted a little bit about having other colors in this deck with Spire of Industry.
First step, I'll cast an opposition agent.
End step, opposition agent hitting the stack. Yeah, that's a Soul Guide Lantern in Adam's Graveyard on top of it. Brothers War retro frame version. Looks like Ponder Shuffle happening here.
Make a land drop. Pass the turn.
All right, made a land drop, pass the turn. So this one Canonist is quite annoying.
Do your thing. I'm just gonna
Yep.
Bobble, Thoughtcast.
Oh, I see.
All right, so another Emery hits. Thought Monitor attacks.
Pass the turn.
Two cards in hand?
Two, yeah.
Reveal.
Two cards in hand for Adam. Can only play one non-artifact spell per turn. Didn't play anything on Adam's end step. I believe I have a Snapcaster in my hand, which is feeling extra lame at the moment. Here's a Swords to Plowshares on Canonist. All right, that'll resolve. All right, Emery also removed, attacking with Opposition Agent. And pass. We're getting somewhere. What's my record with this deck? I do have it posted in our Discord. I don't want to give away the outcomes of any of the matches on today's stream, so I'll just say that for now. But I'm liking this deck a lot, and I have been doing well with it. I'll just say that. Ponder will resolve. I'm at 6 life. Thought Monitor still getting in some attacks unchecked. How's the stream so far? I would say today's stream has been like really mediocre to poor. All right, Opposition Agent attacking.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Go ahead.
Unlikely.
Don't want to hype it up too much.
Why do you act like that was close?
Well, because you had a gainer and a grindstone in there.
Yeah.
You have the game.
It's been a really bad stream, everybody. All right, Thought Monitor attacks. I'm down to 4. Here's Painter's Servant.
And I will bobble you.
Mishra's Bauble. Can't quite see it.
By the grave.
Not the right time. That would have been the miracle. One more up above.
Yeah. You had to take initiative. Like I don't think it was that.
Yeah, I'm all about the marketing, Eric. Here's Brainstorm. I'm not sure, but I believe Urza Saga is in the deck on Adam's side.
Yeah, so you
Do I think the attraction pile is competitive? I do, actually. If there was a competitive event tomorrow, I would play the deck I'm playing right now. I'm not even making a joke. Yeah, the most mediocre stream. Exactly. Exactly.
It was a weird hand.
And I didn't want to do basically
Nothing but engineers.
Has everyone watching resolved a Comet before? Have you seen that card? It's insane. All right, here's Forging the Anchor.
Talk to me. That was the first project. And how many people have done this? I feel really bad now.
Has there ever been a play that made you jump out of your chair during stream? There have. There have. All right, revealing Needle, Seat of the Synod, and Lotus Petal, it looks like.
Yeah, so it's just the game log. Is all I can say.
You know what I mean? It's just another one of the little pop-out things underneath the portrait.
Okay.
Fortune the Anchor impressing. Going to combat, swinging on everybody.
The log, it would pop up, that didn't happen. No. Probably could.
Oh, you just played the pedal, yeah.
It's really easy for me to just things online. When I don't have the cards in my head, somehow like this time.
Down to 4 life. Give me an opportunity to do exactly what I'm doing right now for blocks.
Yeah, I guess if I'm seeing
My lead rate is a hard 60%. It is exactly. I have all 3 and all my 4 ones can't be on the 2.
Well, there's an Urza Saga on the battlefield. Somebody was asking about that a moment ago.
I can't get a 5 out. I always just lose that game. I was 4. I was 3 or 4 against animators, and like all I had to do was have my ley line.
Fetching down to 3. No Badlands.
Those are my blocks. And for damage,
Pyroblast on Thought Monitor. Painter was naming blue. All right, for a moment here, Adam said everything dies, and I just grabbed everything, but the opposition agent did not die. I'll fix that momentarily. There it is.
Online is definitely weird. It feels almost more various to people.
So Adam's offense has been removed from the board, but Urza's Saga is available to bring in a backup team here. Let's see what I can do to stabilize.
Way weirder hands than I ever see.
Urza's Saga ticks up to 2. Seat of the Synod. Mishra's Bauble.
They contract the West Wing.
You've heard of the supposed Thoughtseize?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
When
probably
watching
you.
Sweepers, when they turned it on time, I was like, this is
And then go to upkeep and draw.
There's gotta be some. I'm surprised that no one out there has done like a crazy
Yeah, to see.
Because like that seems like a situation.
All right, so end step, Adam will create a gigantic construct here. Whoops.
It's hard to separate that from the numbers. And how can no one have done the statistical analysis on
Yeah,
this?
I think I kind of want to. I honestly just noticed they have like way better getting adjustments for this. I don't know if it's because like the software is better at shuffling than me.
Make another construct.
So I tend to get used to that. I don't know.
All right, creating another construct. There it is. Urza Saga will crack, and now I'm pointing out opposition agent will allow me to control this search, which Adam may not have realized. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
You see my hand, right?
Grindstone, Thoughtcast, Needle, other cards in hand. So now I'm looking through Adam's deck. What in this deck helps me in this situation? Mox Opal is a card I can take. Grindstone is a card I can take. And I pulled to the front here a Haywire Might. Yeah, 2 Blood-Eye Block Painter, exactly. There's no Needle left in the deck. That was not an option. But I'm facing down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 constructs right now. I'm hoping for something that can help me with that. My deck does not have green, so Haywire Might cannot get activated currently. I have attractions that can create treasures, but we're a ways out from that. Another opposition agent can potentially get me a Mox Opal, but we're a ways away from that. What do I get? The options are basically down to Mox Opal, Grindstone, and Haywire Might. And Haywire Might at least can block, so that's what I choose. Again, the constructs are 8/8s, and one of them is not summoning 6, so I'm going to have to block this turn. I'm at 3 life. Yeah, the Haywire Might is in exile, not in play. We were just having it sit on the table for a moment. Yeah, the Haywire Might would also gain me life. There was no spell bomb. There was no spell bomb. It must have got sided out. We saw it in game 1, but I was hoping to see it when I searched the deck actually, but it was not there. All right, Thoughtcast resolves here for Adam. It looks like a Kappa Cannoneer was drawn, which is exciting. I do not have Brother's End, no.
Let me just swing at both of these.
Yeah, PVDH pointing out the deck splash is red, but Meltdown is pretty bad since I have attractions. All right, Construct gets blocked by Opposition Agent. I do have a Dress Down in the deck. All right, Kappa Cannoneer enters here, or is on the stack here, and it's getting forced.
Pass.
Okay, yeah.
All right, fetching down to 2. This is one of these desperate thin the deck situations. I'm hellbent and facing down 2, I believe 7/7 constructs right now. So what am I hoping for off the top of the deck? I think a Baleful Strix into another Baleful Strix would be great. I don't know how many are left in the deck, or something like that. Comet could potentially be good.
Sorry. Yeah,
Snapcaster potentially. So I cast a Haywire Might that I have in exile. That's a jump blocker. It sounded like I was slamming the table. It just was really loud. All right, I drew a Snapcaster.
What's great is I liked them not that much, and now
Snap Swords.
I like it.
Close one.
You have no cards? No cards.
Good games. Adam finds the combo and ends it. And I told Adam I wish I had green mana in my deck.